Hello guys, welcome again to my channel. Today I am going to show you how I made this gentle effective Mandelic acid face serum, perfect for exfoliating, brightening, and improving skin texture. This is a 5% formulation with a skin-friendly pH of around 3.5. Before we start with the formulation, let us first understand what Mandelic acid is. Mandelic acid is an alpha-hydroxyic acid derived from bitter almonds. What makes it special is that it has a larger molecular size than other alpha-hydroxyic acids like glycolic or lactic acid, so it penetrates the skin more slowly. That means it is less irritating, but still very effective for brightening, smoothing texture, and clearing up dull or acne-prone skin. I will be preparing a batch of 50 grams. Here I have my beaker ready. The first ingredient I put into the beaker is 44.45 grams of distilled water. From my experience, mandelic acid dissolves quite easily in warm water, normally between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius. So for this reason, I'll be heating my distilled water gently using a double boiler until it reaches around 40 degrees Celsius. It is important not to boil the water. Just warm it enough to help the mandelic acid dissolve properly. After heating up the water in a double boiler on medium heat for about 10 minutes, the temperature is around 48 degrees Celsius. At this stage, I remove the beaker from the double boiler. I measure the temperature again to make sure it is below 50 degrees Celsius. This is perfect. The next step is to put 2.50 grams of mandelic acid to the warm water and mix until it fully dissolves. Mandelic acid is very good for brightening the skin, smoothing texture, helping with acne, and even fading dark spots over time. I personally love that it works well for sensitive skin too. Because of its larger molecular size, it exfoliates the skin very gently without irritating the skin. As you can see, it dissolves really nicely in warm water. The next step is to test the pH value. To do this, I put a few drops of the mixture to my pH strip. Wait for about 10 seconds, then see what the pH value is. As you can see, the pH value is 2, and this is too acidic, which may be irritating on the skin. We need to raise the pH value from 2 to 3.5. To raise the pH of this 50-gram formulation from 2 to around 3.5, I add 0.70 grams of baking soda to the mixture. Then I mix until the baking soda fully dissolves. Mandelic acid formulations are most effective at a pH of between 3 and 4. So guys, make sure the pH value of your formulation is between this range. When the baking soda has dissolved, I test the pH value again. As you can see, we now have a pH value of 3.5, and this is perfect. After adjusting the pH value, the next ingredient we add to the formulation is the preservative. I use 0.25 grams of Liquid Gemal Plus as my preservative. Liquid Gemal Plus is a broad spectrum preservative, meaning it protects against bacteria, yeast, and mold. It works in products with a pH range of 3 to 8, which is perfect for this formulation, since this mandelic acid serum has a pH of 3.5. I mix for some seconds. Then I prepare the next ingredient. 2.5 grams of glycerin and 0.10 grams of high molecular weight hyaluronic acid. I add the hyaluronic acid to the glycerin and mix till the blend well. Glycerin and hyaluronic acid are both humectants. That means they both attract and hold onto moisture, helping to keep the skin hydrated. This is very important in an exfoliating serum like this, because acids like mandelic acid can sometimes dry out the skin if not balanced with soothing hydrating ingredients. Glycerin is a classic reliable humectant. It softens the skin and helps maintain moisture balance. high molecular weight hyaluronic acid creates a moisture binding film on the skin, helping to plump and hydrate the skin's surface. High molecular weight hyaluronic acid is tricky to work with because it tends to clump the moment it comes into contact with water. So to prevent that, I pre-mix it into the glycerin first. This coats the particles and allows it to disperse more evenly into the water phase without forming lumps. After mixing the glycerin and hyaluronic acid, the next ingredient I add to this mixture is 0.20 grams of xanthan gum clear. Then I mix for the xanthan gum to fully blend in the mixture. Xanthan gum clear is important in this formulation because it acts as a thickener and stabilizer. It improves the texture, makes application easier, and helps stabilize the overall formula. Xanthan gum has a tendency to clump if you add it directly into water. By first mixing it with glycerin, the powder gets coated and dispersed more evenly. This prevents lumps from forming and helps it hydrate smoothly when added to the water. When the mixture of glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and xanthan gum are well blended, I add it to the beaker and mix well. I'll keep mixing until everything is fully combined and I have a nice, smooth, lump-free serum base. Make sure you mix until the mixture looks transparent. This step may take a few minutes, so please be patient. I have been using a glass rod to mix so far, but now that the mixture is getting thicker, I am switching to a spatula so I can really work everything together and scrape down the sides properly. Before I set the mixture aside to fully swell and dissolve, I test the pH again to make sure it hasn't been compromised. Guys, keep in mind, depending on the type of preservative you use, the pH value may shift slightly, so it is always important to check the pH at the final stage and make adjustments if need be. As you can see, the pH is still at 3.5, perfect for this formulation. The next step is to cover the beaker and set it aside for about 2 to 3 hours to allow the mixture to fully hydrate and smooth out. I waited for 3 hours, and this is how the serum looks. Smooth, clear, and well combined. I give it one last mix before I pour it into my serum container. You can store it in a dropper bottle or a pump bottle. This Mandelic acid face serum with a pH of 3.5 is suitable for use at night for effective exfoliation and natural cell renewal. To use this Mandelic acid serum, clean your face and pat it dry. Then apply 2 to 3 drops of the serum evenly over your face, avoiding the eye area. Wait for about 1 to 2 minutes for it to absorb fully. Follow up with a good moisturizer to lock in hydration. When using this serum, please make sure to wear sunscreen before leaving the house. Acids can make your skin more sensitive to the sun. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, before you start using this serum, check with your healthcare provider first. And guys, here we have it. A minimalistic Mandelic acid face serum that you can make at home. It is great for smoothing texture, fading dark spots, and giving your skin a gentle exfoliation without irritation. If you are new to acids or if you have sensitive skin, I recommend you start with 1 to 2 times a week. And once your skin builds tolerance, you can increase to every other day or even daily if your skin is comfortable with it. When using Mandelic acid, please don't mix it in the same routine with strong actives like retinol, vitamin C, or other exfoliating acids to avoid irritation. Make sure to always patch test before first use, and stop using if irritation or excessive dryness occurs. By the way, if you'd love to have all the details about this serum in one place, including the full formula, step-by-step instructions, and tips on how you can customize and market this product, I have created a downloadable PDF guide just for my Patreon community. To have full access to it, please join my $5 per month Patreon. There you will also find exclusive videos you won't find anywhere else. Thank you for watching the video and thank you for all the love and support. Please do not forget to give it a like, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I wish you a wonderful day and look forward to sharing my next formula with you. Bye bye and God bless you. Happy formulating.